knows the desire to build muscle fast it's destined to fail. Unfortunately, whether you accept it or not, building muscle fast is not going to happen. Even if you take steroids, that's not a guarantee that you will build muscle fast. I think we have to realize that what we see on social media is the results of years and years of hard work with or without steroids. What social media don't show you is all the people who don't make progress, the people who have been training for years but don't make any progress, or take drugs but don't eat well enough, or sleep well enough, or train hard enough to make any gains. You only see the elite. And what's funny is the people that we call elite, maybe they are not elite after all. Maybe they are just an average guy just like you and me, but they have worked hard for years and years to achieve what they achieved. So you're starting at a disadvantage trying to build muscles while having an unrealistic expectations, an unrealistic view of what it took from this person to achieve this kind of muscle gains. And it's super easy to assume or say that they just take drugs and that's why they look how they look, which is true in most cases. But what you don't see is the years of training and taking drugs and training hard and increasing the intensity over years and all this hard work, because you don't just take steroids and instantly grow muscle. The reality of building muscle is that it's super messy. It's messy as fuck and confusing at times. All fitness influencers, from science-based all the way to bodybuilders, they fail to mention how hard and confusing building muscles really is. It's not like you just train and eat and you just build muscles magically. You have to train hard and progressively keep training hard from week to week, eat enough protein, sleep enough, track your calories, and increase your pain tolerance over time. And on top of that, you have to live your day-to-day life. You also have to accept that progress in anything in life will not be linear, and especially for your fitness journey. Life happens to all of us and it will happen to you too. So you have to accept that and embrace it. And you have to accept that sometimes progress will slow down, or even worse, progress might stop. And we all have to accept that. It's not all pretty and rosy. If there is anything you can take from your fitness journey, is not looking jacked, but resilience. If you're a beginner, all you need to do is give your body enough stimulus to grow and enough fuel and recovery for this process to start, and keep going. Stimulus is simple if you are a beginner. All you have to do is go to the gym, do some compound movements like squats, deadlifts, and bench press. Do this for 1 to 3 times a week, and you're all set. Eat enough protein. The current agreed range in the science-based fitness community is anywhere between 1.6 to 2 grams per kilogram body weight. So if you're 80 kilograms, that's anywhere between 125 grams to 160 grams per day. That's pretty much it. Your body will take care of the rest of the process, but you have to realize that this will not take a day or a week or a month. This will take anywhere between 6 months to 1 year to see proper results. So be patient and keep pushing. Now, if you're an intermediate, here the problems start, because the basics are the same, but the progress is way slower. You have to give your body more stimulus and keep eating well, sleeping well, and training hard. So here you will have an interesting challenge. At this point, you have been going to the gym for 2 years or so. There are 2 types of intermediates out there: the more serious intermediate and the casual intermediate. The more serious intermediates have to keep pushing all these variables harder each week and each month to see any meaningful progress moving forward. And you have to pay more attention to your training and apply more advanced techniques like progressive overload, where you increase your stimulus from week to week to incentivize growth. This increase can be in the form of more reps, or more sets, or more weights, or more time under tension. If, however, you are the casual intermediate, then at this point you will not see any more progress than you already have. Yes, I know it's quite dramatic, but go to any commercial gym and see and look around, and you will find people that have been working for years and they look exactly the same. And when does it actually stop? Are we all trying to become bodybuilders? I feel like in the fitness industry, everyone is trying to convince everyone that they need to reach their genetic limit or they need to be super strong. But the question is why? I know it's cool to reach your genetic limits and see how much you can actually achieve, but this will take anywhere between 7 to 10 years of your life of mostly doing the right things. It's not like you can just not do anything and reach your genetic limits. You have to actually work super hard to reach it. Is it even possible for the average person to do this? Someone with obligations and family and social life. Can you actually fit in all of this hard work, all of this extra hard work to reach this magical genetic limits of yours? And when you reach it, what actually happens? Do you suddenly win life? I believe there has to come a point where you are satisfied with what you have, satisfied with your results, and maintain that, because maintaining is much easier than making progress. But first you have to be satisfied of how you look and be comfortable in your own skin to maintain that. This could be your first year, this could be your 10th year. Maybe this will happen after you reach your genetic limits. Who knows? But it's up to you. And at some point you have to realize that, yes, this is enough for me and I will maintain it. And this doesn't mean that you stop weightlifting and you stop working out and you stop eating properly. I believe that resistance training and eating properly should be the standard in our societies, not eating junk. But being satisfied means that you're not obsessing over everything and working super hard from week to week to week. You're just satisfied. And it's fine wanting to be a bodybuilder or an athlete or a model or what have you, but you have to realize the amount of hard work and sacrifice this will take from you, because at the end of the day, these things don't come for free.